last week we did testing and we failed to curl 15 pounds because I forgot. So we're going to try and do that today. And then we're probably going to do some assembly because we haven't had a lot of time to talk or focus on the wearable aspect. We've mostly just been focusing on the testing aspect. We could go over some parts if you want.
Yeah. So these are the shoulder pads you got on Facebook Marketplace for $10 or whatever.
25.
Oh, that's a lot.
And then this is the coupling that's been printed for the shoulder connection. The lower bicep piece is going to go right into this coupling on the shoulder. I have these carriage bolts on there, so they'll fit on under the plastic. They'll actually go through the foam too, which actually makes for a good insulation. You would think it'd be bad, but it's not bad. It actually works out really well. And then the tie rod here from last week that we saw a bit. Luckily, we had the extra bicep piece printed because we broke the lower bicep piece. This is very thick. It's like 20 millimeter thread right here, but it fits on pretty well. It kind of pushes in, but it basically twists on, which is the effect I wanted because I don't have a bolt for this or a nut for this. So it's going to twist on, and then we'll attach this blue piece to the shoulder pads, and we'll probably guess and check with the holes.
So we've been messing around with looking at some like commercial exoskeletons that do exactly that. They leverage by like pressing into your backs or straps around your waist, and have a series of springs or elastic of some kind that allow your like shoulder cuff link and shoulder joint to have some kind of like extension and flexion. But for today, we'll likely put on the fully assembled like football shoulder pads and bicep, and maybe even like use a little air power to you know put some strain on your arm. But likely we'll
arm breaker.
Yeah, likely we'll just wear it and see how it looks and feels. Yeah, we'll likely have to reprint the top of the biceps, and then in addition to that, it might be nice to have that much resistance in the ball joint just because you'll have so much leverage for how long this thing is. Like, it might be a little difficult to move it there with your fingers, but if you have, like you're about to test now, if you have that whole bicep piece to crank it, you have much more leverage.
Just this piece right here, it can't be more than 5 millimeters thick, and it's not necessarily designed great. But that's where all the weight of the bicep and the forearm and everything goes, just hinging on this one little piece. So we'll definitely have to modify that design. But otherwise, we should just get to work.
Let's do it.
So we were able to bring up the PSI to 120, and I just very gently touched this piece, and it snapped the bicep just like it snapped it last time. Oh, the camera's not in sight. The other one. Just needs to be lowered. This was my fear of testing before wearing, because now we don't have a lower bicep piece to wear.